In 2018, Black Panther caused a huge stir in Hollywood. Featuring a nearly all black cast, the film was set in a country called Wakanda. Now, how does a story that's mainly set in a fictional African country become such a groundbreaking representation of blackness in Hollywood? Black Panther actively constructs a reimagination of an Africa that is untouched by colonialization. One aspect of the film language that is used to deliver this is costume design. Now, just how do they do it? Costume and weaponry featured throughout the movie played significant roles in reflecting the Wakandan ideologies. A very prominent and recurring theme in Black Panther is the mutualistic nature of the relationship between tradition and technological advancement. To understand this better, let's study the costume of Okoye, the general of Wakanda's elite warrior guards, Dora Milaje. The Dora's neck and arm rings and spears are essential to their regular battle uniforms. The vibranium rings were adopted from the neck rings worn by the married women of Ndebele tribe. The Doras wear rings as part of their armor, protecting their necks and wrists. With technology, the Wakandans added the value of functionality as well as protection to what was traditionally only a signifier of status. Okoye's spear did not experience many alterations in terms of functionality from regular spears, but it was also amplified in capability and effectiveness by the vibranium and the technology that follows. Vibranium supported technology was also used to elevate the native tribes' inspired garments featured throughout the movie. One of these instances being the Basotho blanket inspired cloak worn by the border tribe, which when activated becomes a combat grade high tech shield. By drawing elements from real life African clothing and design, the film brought Afrocentric perspectives into a reimagination of the future. One of the applications of Afrofuturism, stylized, can be seen on Shuri. In this scene in particular, she is seen in a t shirt that features an Adinkra symbol, meaning purpose. This further establishes her character as a young Wakandan scientist, bringing the country into the future while staying rooted to the Wakandan culture and values.
In terms of the film's political stance, the costume made references to the theme's portrayals of blackness, colonialism, and gender relations. Okoye made a comment during their car chase with Ulysses Claw.
Guns. So primitive.
The comment reinforced her disdain towards the Western ways in comparison to Wakanda's ways. It also inflicted multiple other meanings for the audience. Firearms are widely understood as colonizers' weapon with an unfair advantage whilst fighting natives. Seen as almost animalistic and primal in nature, this revert to the conflicts in today's America, police brutality, gang violence, and the shoot first, ask question later mentality prevalent in trigger-happy civilians, and that these conflicts are primal in nature. Of course, it is also possible that it had only been a humorous line meant to flip the script. In the comic, Dora Milaje wore green clothes and mask, while Dora Milaje's costume in the film seemed to be more similar to the tribe in Africa. The neck and arm rings symbolize that they have an honorable status for the work they have done for Wakanda. The inspiration for Dora Milaje's appearance is the South Ndebele people. They wear neck rings as part of their traditional dress, a sign of wealth and status. The accessories marks the role of women in Ndebele who contributed to daily life in pre-colonialism. According to Cheater, the women of Ndebele are known as the craftswomen and they also decorate their homes. This sign is also important for Ndebele women at the time of pre-colonialism. They were also economically active in the field of production as well as craft and had some control over grain stores. These symbols worn on the Dora Milaje bore as if they had a mission to be a symbol of decolonizing the Western gender relation that had limited the role of women. But Okoye and the Dora Milaje show that the women act as warriors who have honorable status and are able to protect Wakanda. Costume and makeup for Dora Milaje contest the binary of femininity or masculinity that we are accustomed to. particularly their uniform shaved hair. This can be seen as a contest to our understanding of femininity that is heavily influenced by the Eurocentric point of view. For a Dora Milaje like Okoye, hair is not a part of her identity as a woman. She does not hesitate to have a shaved head because it gives merit to practicality. What costume design in Black Panther has done is gathering and conveying African culture references so that it could display a comprehensive culture of a fictional country, Wakanda, that looks novel but still reflects Africa.